emphasized on all of that a long time ago. So he's really not bringing in nothing new. And I'm gonna tell you, when I was coming up, brother, I don't know what the hell is wrong with these NOY brothers today. Because how can you allow somebody to take all that shit? When I was coming up, I was around real goddamn soldiers. Real. I lived in the block of Mosque number 7, 27th Street, between Lenox and 7th Avenue. That's my block. I lived in that block. I got baptized as a young man in that block by Reverend Davis. As a kid growing up, 10 years old, I got baptized in that block at a church. And I was over there at the church the other day when I was interviewing some of the members in the Nation of Islam. So what I'm saying is, I don't know what the hell is wrong with these new guys, but I'm telling you, you couldn't even disrespect or utter the word the Honorable Elijah Muhammad in a disrespectful tone.
And why is that? And why the fuck is that? Why the fuck is that? See, first of all, let me say this. No one man, like Kanye West say, no one man should have all that goddamn power. All right? It's one thing if somebody try to physically attack Elijah Muhammad and they were protecting him, but because of some fucking words, y'all niggas was going out hurting people and shit like that. Disciples wasn't even doing that for Jesus. Like, what the fuck is going on? What really is going on? I mean, you said a mouthful just saying some shit like that. Like, that lets you know these motherfuckers operate like a gang. They don't operate like no fucking organization that want to help black men and women and communities and shit like that. They sound like an undercover fucking gang, a goddamn organization. And if you sit up there saying that, you know, all this shit is old, then how the fuck all this shit is old and they expose him and all this other shit, but he's still the fucking leader? So for all them years, y'all niggas, you old niggas, allowed this shit to go on. Why? Because you was fucking scared. Because y'all seen what happened to Malcolm. They made an example out of him and had the rest of y'all motherfuckers scared. That's what the fuck it is. We some new men out here. We ain't all that. That's that 80s, 90s shit. I'ma threaten you and you get scared and all that other, man, fuck out of here. Like I said, if I die for saying this, then you know why I'm dead. Y'all know why I'm dead. I'm not gonna sit up here and fucking be scared and then what, throughout the whole fucking history of black people or even even for this religion's sake, I'm supposed to shut the fuck up and let a lie keep going on and on and on and on and on. How the fuck do we even change? That's why we still sit up here feeling like we're fucking slaves and shit now. Fuck out of here. You go ahead with that old shit. With that, oh, you don't say nothing because they old. No, one time that motherfucker was young and he did a lot of reckless shit. And now because he old and frail and shit, we're supposed to be kind. No, fuck that. You sat right there, Louis Farrakhan, and said someone deserved to be killed and all this other shit. And you handled him the way that you fucking handled him. You said a lot. I know if I would say that about somebody that I was accused of murdering and shit like that, or had something to do with, my black ass would be locked the fuck up. Because I'm a regular black person. So who is it that you fuck with, or y'all motherfuckers fuck with, and know that you can say shit like that live on camera, shit, all that other shit, and you able to breathe, eat, laugh, smile, be free, all this other shit? How? How, Sway? How? Tell me the fuck how. See, y'all old niggas is scared. That's what the fuck it is. Y'all old niggas was petrified and all. Y'all wait till this old nigga. And I think a lot what it is with a lot of you old heads, y'all wish y'all had the heart a lot of us now today got, because you would be able to say the shit that we saying and you can't. And you fucking can't. All you can do is sit up here and get mad at a young motherfucker, a young brother that's going to address the shit. Fuck that shit. Listen, my great grandma used to do shit, and like I said yesterday, motherfuckers get old and find God. Now you all humble and shit like that. But don't sit up here, grandma, and call me a hoe when I had to be a hoe through blood. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck out of here. Like that. Like, Farrakhan ain't perfect. What the fuck? Because he played violin and he said, like, get out here. Like, so I know you sitting here telling me that him saying that me being dark complected and my hair being kink, having a big nose, is because I was cursed by God, and that shit is okay to say? That shit is okay to preach and teach people because he's a little light skinned and shit like that? So you telling me when I was born, before I was even motherfucking born, I disobeyed God and I got cursed? Fuck out of here.
He's a dude that's
y'all keep that old shit.
Farrakhan's great grandson, and he's calling them all kind of niggas and bitches and hoes, and I'm like, where the hell is these goddamn members of the Nation of Islam? Because one bad apple spoils the whole bunch. So if they see one doing it, then other people can do it, and other people can do it. So I don't understand it. But go ahead, brother.
No, I agree.
Now let me also say this. Go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
And I'm gonna tell y'all something in a second. I'm gonna let him talk.
Real quick, man. See, I agree with you, man. But you know, with youth and you know, when we talking about the babies, teaching our babies, man, I think some of the information that was provided in that documentary, you know, it wasn't like some of that shit, man, we never really heard of, man. You know, some of us that you know, our parents wasn't conscious, and you know.
And that's the reason why you had to keep repeating that shit and letting motherfuckers know what, and letting people know, you know, what the fuck happened back then. Because there's people who don't know, there's people who follow, think Farrakhan is this, that, and the third. If you go tell them, if you go to somebody who might just start following Minister Farrakhan, oh, I ain't calling no fucking minister. If you just start following Lewis and shit like that, if you see the shit that he said about Malcolm X, you might have been a bigger fan of Malcolm X, or you might follow Lewis because of Malcolm X, and then you find out that this nigga always wanted him dead and shit and was jealous of him, you probably would not feel the same goddamn way. And that's what it is. You talking about all this shit is old and everything, but you old niggas ain't did shit to correct it. Y'all ain't do a goddamn thing. So now basically you should be thanking me, because a young motherfucker like me gotta come and clean up y'all old ass fucking mess, clean up y'all old shit before we can even fucking move forward. That's why black people ain't never been able to fucking move forward, because all this old shit that ain't get solved or resolved or whatever. Like, come the fuck on. I shouldn't be at my age saying some shit about an 80-something-year-old nigga that's still living. Y'all should have handled that. Ain't nobody saying I'm not even putting it on the level like y'all niggas is putting it. Y'all making death threats and shit. I'm talking about this nigga should have been locked up. He should have been denounced. He should have been had to step the fuck down. Y'all ain't do none of that shit. And now because some real motherfuckers stepped into the goddamn picture saying something, you supposed to shut the fuck up? No, you sit there in your room, your little brick wall, and you shut up and stay in that goddamn corner and kiss his ass. I'm not kissing nobody's ass that do wrong. I'm not gonna sit up there and praise some motherfucker who was fucking on young girls and getting them pregnant. I don't give a fuck if the girls was 17. I don't give a fuck if I don't even give a shit if they were 18, 19. You an old, grown-ass man, and you supposed to be the head in the forefront of a fucking religion and a following, and you're doing bullshit that you know goddamn well you're telling your other members not to fucking do. Don't sit up here and hit me with some you know, that motherfucker started there's a well, you know, if Malcolm would have been about more than himself, then he would be here today. And smiling and shit. Fuck out of here. These niggas get old and they get sick and shit like that. And then, look, listen, if you do good and shit like that, the only people gonna have something to say about you is people making up shit, or people just mad because, again, I'm waiting for somebody from Nation of Islam. And let me be more specific, because I probably wasn't yesterday. I'm talking about anybody who's from FOI and NOI that follows Louis Farrakhan and his teachings and his preaching. Them. I'm not talking about, because it could be, there's so many different denominations and shit. Don't get it twisted as a collective. Just those motherfuckers who follow, just those men or those members who follow these guys, the people I mentioned, who believe Elijah Muhammad was the prophet. He wasn't no damn prophet. Why would, like, now this is for anybody who is a descendant of Elijah Muhammad. you know, if you are a, you know what, I'm not even gonna go. I'm not gonna say that. I'll put it this way. If he was the chosen one, if Elijah Muhammad, if he was the chosen one, if he was the one that's supposed to be the savior of black people and all this other stuff, right? Why would God want you to multiply and manifest more of you if you're supposed to be the only chosen one? See, this is why young niggas have to address the old shit, because you old niggas wasn't thinking this sharp and wasn't that fast at thinking. Y'all motherfuckers are slow and shit. It just, something sounded good and they made you get an extra 25 cents on your check. You went with the shit. You're dealing with a whole different generation of people and shit. Exactly. That's the other thing too. You know, I'm dark skinned, I'm cursed and shit like that, but all these light pretty motherfuckers out here, you know what I mean? You know what the magnitude of him saying some shit like that you curse for being, if you're dark skinned by God because you didn't obey God and all that other shit, that shit promotes skin bleaching, that promotes self-hatred, that promotes a lot of fucking shit. And you're getting mad because somebody give a little cuss out? Man, fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. You go rub Farrakhan's feet then. You go rub his motherfucking feet, Sinetta. All you niggas that want to suck dick and kiss ass and lick butt cheeks, y'all go cater to that nigga then, man. Y'all go change his Depends and shit. Y'all go fucking do it. Motherfuckers is crazy, boy. The way you talk, you call him a bitch and yeah, but a man got over 20 fucking bullet holes put in his ass, and this nigga said he deserved it, and what? And fucking what? That man died in front of his kids and his wife. That's the most disrespectful. Listen, that shit. Y'all motherfuckers talking about Kodak Black doing that shit, saying that shit to Laura London when Nipsey Hussle died. That's some disrespectful ass shit right there what Louis Farrakhan did. Are you shitting me? And then went to the daughter and said, I'm sorry if something I said probably got your daddy killed. That shit is crazy. I'm supposed to ignore that because he 80 and he ready to kick the can? Fuck out of here. You ignore that shit.
Out of, you know, the church and even different.
For example,
fuck
out of here.
Black and
for example, when you say some of it, none of us never heard of. Like when you say some of us didn't heard of it, like what? For example.
Like when he was talking about, you know, I mean, like prime example, you know, a couple guys I spoke to, they didn't know that that Farrakhan orchestrated, you know, Dr. Khalid Abdul-Muhammad, as far as him, you know, being sat down and, you know, even some of that one speech, I'm trying to remember exactly what he said, but that one speech that Khalid actually... That
Khalid did at King College?
Yeah. Like, me personally, I never seen that.
Oh, how old are you, brother? How old are you?
I'm 36.
Oh, yeah,
exactly.
I mean, a lot of people know that already, how he was set down. But like you said...
But that ain't the point, though. You not answering the motherfucking question. This is what I'm saying. You ain't answering the goddamn question. When all that shit went down, why none of you motherfuckers do anything then? Exactly. Don't worry, I'll fucking wait.
The young people that's coming up, I feel you. Yeah, I feel what you're saying.
You see what I'm saying? So
yeah.
Me personally, I mean, do I agree the way, you know, young Pharaoh delivers his message? No.
Let me say this, brother. Let me say this to you real quick. Everybody is up for critique. Everybody. I'm just simply saying it's the way you do it, brother. That's all I'm saying. It's the way you do it, and you want to...
It's the way you do it. Like, flashing the fucking gun in a magazine on camera. Or maybe it's telling somebody to tell their mother to suck your dick. See, Sonetta, you talk about I'll just shut your mouth about this shit here. I'll just pipe down a little bit. Because you critiqued a couple people very fucking badly out of your anger and your emotions. Because whatever they did or said to you, it pissed you off and it made you mad. And you felt as though it wasn't that right. It wasn't that right to the point that it got you in your feelings. But I'm sitting up here looking at a man. You can never hear me in my lifetime tell somebody, you know, I apologize because I put that much hatred towards your father out there in the world that, you know, people that I even knew that sat next to me were the ones who had something to do with a hand of him being killed.
You got religious zealots all over the world, brother. It don't even have to come from members in the Nation of Islam. It could be niggas that just love you. You see what I'm saying? And remember, you are a teacher where you're going to be traveling, going to...
You could critique them. You could critique Lewis any type of way, and you're going to get this kind of flack, all right? You could be nice and say, I don't like the way way the minister said this and the minister said that. Then they'll be saying you're doing too damn much, okay? Why do I gotta look over my fucking shoulder for somebody who looked just like me to do something to me because I said some real shit? Not because I threatened their life, not because I said I'm gonna kill you or murder you or something like that, but because I said some real shit. I gotta look over my fucking shoulder? Again, who y'all fucking with that we don't know about? It's definitely somebody we don't know or we shouldn't know. If you can do shit like that and say something and got people thinking like this, you're not helping nobody. You ain't trying to help no one. You're just collecting people, collecting souls. You ain't trying to help no goddamn body if a motherfucker gotta fear you. Fuck that. Fuck. What kind of fucking shit is that?
And you can be hard on the minister. But when you begin to say you a bitch ass nigga, and nigga you're dying soon, and nigga you got cancer, and you's a fucking faggot, and you's a homo, brother, that's the type of shit that make brothers want to stand up. And I seen somebody said, oh son, you're promoting black on black violence.
Yeah, you are, and
nigga,
you are.
Son, nigga, black on black violence been going on for a long time. When you
it don't matter how long it's been going on. See, this is what I'm saying about bullshit. Ain't nobody say about how long the shit been going on. We talking about you promoting the shit. Not how long, Sonetta. You know how long it's been going on? No. You're sitting there promoting the shit. You sitting here talking about motherfuckers gotta look over their shoulder and all that other shit. At least they smart enough not to even say no shit like that. They just gonna do it. But you talking about looking over your shoulder and you're gonna be you gotta watch where I gotta watch where I wish I would, man. I wish the fuck I would. This sound like the same shit that they did in Malcolm X. Listen to what the fuck you're saying. Listen to what you're saying. What is the difference? What the fuck is the difference, man? History repeats itself, alright? Like I said, they did it to Jesus. They was looking for him. They tracked him down and shit. They was looking for... They tracked Martin Luther King down. What the fuck did Martin Luther King do? He got killed. You know what I'm saying?
Disrespect someone's grandfather. When you disrespect someone's elder, nigga, black on black violence sometimes gotta get a pass. You gotta shut shit down sometime. How would you feel if somebody...
What the fuck did he just say? Did this nigga just say sometimes black on black crime has to get a pass? Nigga, no murder, no crime should get a fucking pass. See, this is that old head shit. This is that old fucked up ass, yes sir, master boss, I'm scared in the corner bullshit right here. Sometimes black on black crime gotta get a pass. Are you talking about like, oh what, like Nipsey Hussle being murdered? Should that get a pass? Because what's the difference between him and Malcolm? What's the fucking difference between him and Malcolm? These brothers ain't never killed no fucking body. They never killed nobody for someone to kill them, too. You can add that on there, too. Or never put a hit out on a motherfucker. Like, porch niggas. That's all I see. You better not say that, but we eat good. We eat good. They the girlfriend when Shaka Zulu, well, not Shaka Zulu, when Kunta was running the fuck away, that was screaming in the fucking barnyard, got him caught and shit. That's these niggas right here, man. They ready to scream and tell. I gotta look over my fucking shoulder. Because I'm saying some real shit. Not because I say I'm gonna kill you, your family. Now you saying he called him a faggot, a homo, he dying from cancer. Them shit, that is, if it's true, do Mr. Farrakhan got cancer? And if he do, could it be karma?
Disrespecting your grandmother and your grandfather, and you giving them one like, yo, brother, you gotta chill. You gotta relax, brother. But you still don't give a damn. You like, fuck you, and you's a homo, and yo, fuck, brother, that's totally disrespect, brother. I don't give a damn what nobody say. Do you know what I'm saying? So, come on, man.
It's on there. If that was disrespectful, was it disrespectful for what Lewis said about Malcolm X after he died? Was that disrespectful? For him to say we handled him the way we handled him because he was a traitor? Is that not disrespectful? I mean, for real? They could have killed Malcolm X 100. There's a show called 1,000 Ways to Die. There's even 1,000 more ways they could have killed Malcolm X, okay? But you got to understand the magnitude of this shit. They didn't just try to kill Malcolm X, man. They try to take his whole fucking family out. They threw fucking Molotov cocktails in the man's child's room. Alright? Like, understand this. You're sitting here defending and bitching a little cuss out because somebody called him a faggot and a bitch and he died from AIDS. This nigga was responsible for almost a whole family being fucking burned down to the fucking ground in a home. Y'all niggas is unfucking real and y'all brains is way the fuck, y'all gone. Y'all really gone. Really fucking gone. Mad because a man went on camera and told the truth and said, look, I went and talked to these young women. They all said this nigga got them pregnant. And it's like, wait, this motherfucker told us we gotta get married. This motherfucker ain't even married, and they some fucking underage girls, and then because they got pregnant and they went and told somebody, they get kicked out. Like, come the fuck on. Cut this shit, man. Cut this shit, Sonetta, man. Y'all gotta cut this shit out, man.
We are human. We are not perfect. People are gonna feel the way they wanna feel.
Yup.
And I'm just saying, I would, my words to the brother Pharaoh is to tell the brother, be critical, be hard, but also tone the language down. Like as far as the profanity going in like that, you could be hard as hell, but when you start fuck him and F him, and that's where it goes overboard, and then you got to begin to.
Okay, so when did it go overboard with them trying to assassinate Malcolm X's whole family again? And then what's crazy is when the way they did Malcolm, because I guess they couldn't get the whole family, they murdered him in front of his family. When you tell me when to stop going overboard, when it hasn't gone overboard yet. When has it not gone overboard? And then after the man is gone, the man is deceased, you did what you did in front of his family, his wife, his kids, and all that other shit. Then you still talk more shit about him after he's gone. You talk a whole gang of shit. Y'all motherfuckers didn't even go to interviews and say, we don't want to talk about that brother right now. We don't want to talk. We're dealing with him inside of our own family and our own organization. We don't want to talk about it. We're going through enough right now. Thank you. But no, y'all motherfuckers was bold to be like, that's what he deserved. He got what he deserved. He was about himself. And no, y'all niggas is about y'allself, and he exposed that shit. That's what the fuck it is. That's what it was. And I thought, let me tell you something. I clapped. I stood up and gave a round of applause when Malcolm went in there in the movie Malcolm X. Nice job, Spike Lee. When brother walked in there and that nigga was, you went to the press. That was God just choking. That was the devil. No, that was the devil just choking the shit, trying to choke the shit out of him. Telling them fucking lies. You gonna fuck on them, get them pregnant, and kick them out. So Louis Farrakhan, what are you doing? Birds of a feather and shit.
Look over your shoulder.
God has made me, but what do you say? Allah has made me a greater man made a greater man in me than would have been with Malcolm. That's what Farrakhan said. What kind of boastful shit is that?
Because there's still some goddamn killers in there, brother. Can you imagine?
Listen to these death threats.
I'm gonna deal with reality. You know Farrakhan is sick, right?
Yeah.
What if Farrakhan was to suddenly move on to the realm of the ancestors?
What
How
about
do you think them brothers will feel looking at that shit right now? Something to think about. Just think about it. What if Farrakhan suddenly just go? And now, it's nothing that can hold these people. Hold up. It's nothing that can hold these. They wouldn't give a damn about jail. They don't care. Because now, the one who they love, who took them off of dope, who took them off of drugs, who changed their whole world in their mind, their life. And now Farrakhan is no longer here to stop them, to hold them back, to say, nah, brother, relax. What do you think of what happened? That's all I'm saying. Just something to think about. Go ahead, brother.
I agree.
Farrakhan is 83, I think. I don't know, don't quote me on it. 82, 83? Yeah. That's all I'm saying. You gotta be smart when you're doing.
No, let me tell you, yeah, you do gotta be smart. Like you don't see me sitting I'm not sitting here, not one video can you pull up, and if anybody from the NOI is watching, not one video can you pull up of mine, it's me saying, I hope he dies. It is not one video of me saying I'm going to do something to him. Because and I've said this in all these videos in this docu-series, and I'll say it here now if I haven't said it yet. This isn't about bashing, all right? Because at the end of the day, Sonetta, Polite, all these men, they black men. It's open your fucking eyes. Stop the bullshit, okay? Let's be real with each other, because the only way we gotta be real with each other so we can trust each other, so we can love each other, and then move on. That's it. We can't be sitting up here with one hand behind our fucking back, you know what I mean, switching all shit with the motherfucker behind us, and looking our brother in the face and shit like that, and acting like we straight with him, and we not. Like, come the fuck on. Like, for real. To Mr. Louis Farrakhan, and you're sick and everything like that. I don't want. Listen to me. Look at me. Y'all look at me. And all y'all look at me, because I know you watching. You probably shaking and shit. I want nothing more for Mr. Farrakhan to have a healthy life. I will pray to God myself that he gets better, and I do. I honestly do. I honestly do pray, like, if he really got cancer, I pray to God he fight that shit. But when you fight that shit, change, man. Change. If you haven't already, change. Because I don't know what you're doing every day. You could be changing right this second, and I don't know. All right? But if you haven't changed, man, hey, that shit ain't right. That stuff was not cool back then, what you said. You know? And then when somebody says something, you know, like, and then they take out how they feel about him, it's wrong, their choice of words. It's wrong if they, listen, I'll say this, it's wrong if they threaten to kill him or do him any harm, and it's wrong if they threaten to do anything to his family or something like that. That shit is wrong. That's fucking wrong. You're not God to threaten nobody's life, okay? You're not God to threaten nobody or to go do harm to him. You can talk. See how I'm using my words? Mr. Farrakhan ain't nowhere near me. He ain't up the street. He ain't down the block. He ain't in this state. He ain't, around the corner or nothing like that. I can say how I feel, and it ain't going. It's not me going out to search to go kill or do him harm. You feel me? But if I will receive that from the other end, it's like, whoa, motherfucker, did I go looking for you? Did I go to your home? Did I throw a Molotov cocktail in your fucking window? Did I go shoot at you? Did I try to tell a nigga to put a bomb in your car or some shit? No. Because that's way too far. Because at the end of the day, regardless, and it's just that he's a man that maybe all his life he's just stuck. He's in his way, and he may not understand. And maybe whenever Yahweh or God calls him, I don't think God's going to sit up there and say, this is what you get, and da da da. God is a merciful God. God, look, this is what you didn't understand, and you thought you did, and I understand why, because of this and this and that and this, and once this came, you just got stuck this way, and da 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 da. Like, God's not sitting up there like, yes, they're dying. Like, every time somebody die or something, like, God's like, whoop, like throwing a fucking party or something. Yeah, shit is crazy. But we gonna tell the fucking truth around here though too. Fuck that shit. We gonna tell the truth. Don't matter what, it don't matter how fucking old you are, man. If you lying, you saying shit that ain't true, then that's what it is. Black people aren't cursed because if they're dark skinned and shit, and their noses is big and all that other shit because we did something to God. How can you fucking explain some shit like that? What about the kids that are mixed? What about dark skin? How the fuck do you know what you gonna look like when you fucking born, nigga? Like, those are lies. Those are lies. Sonetta, you sat there and waved a goddamn gun. If the NOI attacked you and it was who's that yellow boy who lied and said he got molested? If it wasn't Hassan Campbell, if the NOI made a video threatening you, you would still wave that fucking gun. You probably would still wave that gun to show that you're protecting yourself. Sonetta ain't no punk now. All that Patreon money, and I thank y'all for them donations. Sonetta done went and got a pistol. Like, you know what I mean? But we gonna tell the motherfucking truth around here. Just like Sonetta, like, there's no way I'm gonna go around and I know where all the addicts are where I live at and go there and film them. If one, I don't have an intention on using that to better their situation or to, do something other than just document. That's some bullshit. And then drive off in my fucking car and film other people helping them and shit like that.
This type of shit. It ain't about being scared. Nigga, you got
It sounds scared.
You got children. That's why I was getting ready to do something crazy with Khalid Muhammad and talk more about his death. But I can't be selfish because I got a family. I got children. You see, I know some shit, but I got a family first. I got a family.
And this is exactly why. And this people is exactly why we as black people not gonna get forward because of shit like this. Now, see, somebody had said something to me one time about something said in the Bible, and God said, if you love your daughter, your wife, your mother, your father, if you couldn't watch them, basically in the sense, if you couldn't watch them go, then you don't, like God was saying in the sense, and you don't love me. Or I'll reiterate that because I want to say it the right way. I don't want to mess it up. But it's like, first of all, that within itself is saying a lot, because if you saying I gotta think about my family and I can't tell the truth, the Bible already talked about we live in that those times are coming. You know what I'm saying? Where you can't even tell the truth. People be telling and snitching on you. One person will run to another one and say, look, he don't believe. He talking this crazy shit. And that's what's going on. So when your kids get older, then they're going to be scared because daddy was scared. You know, and then grandkids gonna be scared because grandpa was scared, and great grandkids because great granddaddy was scared, and so on and so on, and nothing changes, just get worse and worse and worse, and then it gets to the point where somebody will slap you in your fucking face, and the whole world will be so goddamn narcissistic. You can get slapped in the fucking face, right? Like Eligio did Velvet until your fucking nose bleed, and then a motherfucker will make you think it's your fault you ran into their fist. What kind of shit is that? What kind of fucking shit is that? I'm not saying the way Kanye West said it was correct, but when he said slavery was a choice, I understood what he meant. Because I'm going to tell you right now, there's no way that there's going to be 500 motherfuckers on a boat, and there's like 6 stank-ass motherfuckers with a gun, with guns, and they going to take all of us. There's no fucking way. Ain't no goddamn way. Especially back then, where they take you about, when you can only shoot 1 bullet every 20 minutes, you shoot, pow! You gotta reload that bitch and take about 5-10 minutes to reload. That motherfucker stuffing that shit, I'd have been whooping his. Pow! Oh shit, you shot my nigga! I'd have been pouncing on that motherfucker ass. Fuck out of here. And this is the same shit they doing. They got these niggas scared and shit. Talking about, don't say that. Shh. You know, boss, I make you stand on them bottles, but let me stand on you. You gotta catch me first, motherfucker. You gotta earn this, motherfucker. Like, you gonna stand there and let yourself get caught, and you know, nah, fuck out of here. This ain't life.
If they're blessed to live that long, they'll elder children. They gonna get that nonsense back tenfold.
Yep.
Young Pharaoh, in my opinion, needs a little more than a talking to.
See, look,
because
threats.
he's been doing it far too long.
Threats.
Now, the Muslims you were speaking about that didn't play, I'm one of them.
Oh, go ahead, brother.
He couldn't bring that to where I'm at. He couldn't do it. He'll get rolled out quick, fast, in a hurry, and nobody will be able to protect him, regardless of who's around.
Now, why he throw that disclaimer up? Why he throw that disclaimer up when that man said that? You know why he did that. See, this is the game that they fucking play. I told you, man, they gon', man, listen, I don't give a shit. The whole world ain't gotta know me, but the few people that do, they gonna be like, that motherfucker, he kept it real. He kept it as real as he fucking can. Because he's saying that shit, right? You know why he putting that disclaimer up? Because that's a fucking threat right there that man just made. And he don't want to be attached to that shit. Though he is attached and he agree with it, he don't want to be physically looking, you know, video watching attached to that shit. So he couldn't come here with that. What does that mean? What does that mean? He didn't say nothing about you. He didn't say he's gonna kill you. He didn't say he gonna murder you, put a bomb in your fucking car. He didn't say, nigga, don't go to sleep. You better be like Malcolm, nigga. You better hold that fucking AK by the window, because I'm gonna throw a Molotov in your shit. So why would you want to kill him or even touch? This is what I'm saying. The evil that these fucking men do and shit like that, they try to put the fear, man. Fuck that 90 shit. That 2000, that Cash Money taking over for the 99 to 2000. Oh shit. You know when motherfucker telling the truth, you gotta kill him for it. You gotta kill him. God damn. See a motherfucker now, brother, you was talking that shit. I was like, I wasn't talking no shit. I don't know what you talking about. What do you mean talking shit? Bow. See if you're telling the truth. The fuck that even. These motherfuckers is crazy, man. These niggas is crazy. This nigga put that disclaimer up quick. He knew that was a goddamn threat. He knew it. So nothing ain't stupid, man.
I don't give a damn about none of that nonsense. And as far as religion, as a Muslim, I can't stand religion. I'm a different kind of Muslim.
I already know.
The God I believe in is us uniting and handling our business. That's the God I believe in. I don't believe in no spook God, no cloud surfing God. Don't believe in that. I believe the black man is God. And when we act in our capacity, we can handle.
Look, let me tell you something. And you hearing this from a black man. That's the same shit that got us separated from God. That thought right there, that is the thought that Lucifer put in our fucking heads. And that's the reason why God don't fuck with us. That's why God's way out there waiting to it feel like, okay, it's time for me to come back. Let me get them that understand. Let me just scoop them. This is a handful. Let me just scoop them and let me get the fuck back on out about the goddamn way. Because these niggas is crazy. That's the exact thought right there. Listen. You have a part of God in you, which is your spirit. Alright? That's why you have a spirit. Your conscience, let your conscience be your guide. Remember Jimmy Cricket? That's the good angel. That's what your Holy Spirit. When you say the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit, and all that, the Holy Spirit, when Yeshua said, I'll leave you a comforter, all that, that's what your conscience is. That's that part of your brain that says, yo, we shouldn't do that. That's fucked up. That ain't right. And then you got that the little devil on your other shoulder saying, man, fuck that, man. Man, da-da-da-da-da. You don't know what the fuck they talking about, man. Do what you want to do. No. But that's up, that conscious, that your conscious, that Holy Spirit tells you, nah, this ain't right. This ain't right. This ain't right. And you're gonna, and you do battle with the two. You're either gonna let one win over the other, or you're not. Point blank fucking period. Like, come the fuck on, man. You're sitting here telling me I gotta look over my shoulder if I say something. What kind of fear? What kind of fear tactics? What kind of nature boy shit? Oh my gosh. I've had to see this through my whole fucking life. And I always waited, and maybe I had to wait until I was old enough to do so, but I always sit there and waited, like, when is that black person gonna come through? Tupac was about the closest. Tupac was about the fucking closest to saying, man, y'all niggas is on some fucking bullshit. And I'm gonna let y'all niggas know y'all full of shit because y'all ain't treating us right, and y'all niggas that's supposed to be with us, y'all motherfuckers ain't doing right. Every time somebody get close, they kill them. That's what they do because they saying some real shit, man. No, we not God. Ain't nobody on this planet God. Nobody. No fucking body is God. Get that shit out of your head. You are not God. Alright? There's somebody or something on this planet that restrains you that you have to answer to. When you leave this earth outside of a fucking spaceship, then you come holler at me. When you can leave, or you can go in the air and stay up there by your damn self, holler at me then. Then we'll talk about God. Then me and you can have a fucking conversation. Because I want to know how the fuck you did that, Lord. Until then, I don't want to hear that shit. I want to hear that, the black man, I believe we God. No, we have God in us. Yeah, God, that's why God said, let us make him in our image. And then I must I breathe life into you. Not, let me jump in here, let me dive in. God didn't say, and I dived into the thing that I formed and shit like that. If God would dive in wholeheartedly into something it formed, it would basically probably trap itself. Like, get the fuck out of here. Y'all motherfuckers, these motherfuckers is crazy, man. Lord have mercy. And you even seen God say, you know what, okay, I'm going to send a representative in a part of myself, but it got to come a certain way. I can't come in the way everybody else comes into this world with having sex. I can't do that. I don't want to come in that way. I got to come in different. But these motherfuckers here, man, I don't want to get too far out there. Let me draw back in. But these...
Well, our business to make the change we want. Anybody telling us to wait is our damn enemy. I'm not waiting for nobody to do nothing for me.
Ain't nobody say you had to, and you don't have to. And whoever that brother is, whoever fucking told you you got to sit and wait, then they telling you some bullshit. Faith without works is what? Is dead. I mean, work without, work or faith. And no, if you don't work and you just talking about you got faith and you ain't even trying, then your faith is dead. Let me just put it like that. All right? You can sit there and hope, but if you ain't sitting up there trying to help someone else or do something else for someone else other than your fucking self, and make sure or make sure that your life is right and you living right and things like that around you, then it's just like, what are you hoping and you waiting for? You are just sitting around for nothing. Yeah, then you are just that, that lazy motherfucker just waiting for somebody to save you. It don't work like shit don't work. I don't know where these niggas get these concepts from, man. But shit don't work like how you putting it, like you think it works. It don't work like that. You don't just sit around and you waiting for God just do. If that's the case, the motherfucker won't work. No, you know what I mean? No, you gotta go to work every day, provide for your family, you see friends, you get into situations in life, you have choices to make, you help people, you live through your life and everything like that. Then when it's time for you to see God say like, look, okay, you did this, I like how you did that wrong. Or if you're just a damn demon knight, you just went through the world just corrupting, lying, knowing that you're doing it, didn't give a fuck, kept doing it and doing it and doing. Like, come on, man.
These Negroes got problems.
Shit crazy.
They got serious problems. Everybody want to be the smartest person who call in and be the smartest person on YouTube.
Yep.
Right.
And they're all damn.
Mark G.
I actually agree with that.
G. Look, Saul scared. Saul not scared. Saul is smart. You got to understand smartness and buffoonery before you say somebody's scared. So I never put up the disclaimer because it's brothers that's talking stuff that maybe I don't agree with. Mm-hmm. So I got to put my disclaimer. It don't mean Saw's scared. Saw's a smart motherfucker. See, you just a dum-dum.
And if there's something that he's saying that you disagree with, then why don't you say it to him right now and address it? Because that's not why you put that fucking disclaimer. That's not why you put that disclaimer up. You put that disclaimer up because, yeah, you not stupid, you smart. And like I said, what that brother is saying, some of that shit he was saying, they were fucking threats, man.
You Negroes don't think.
You Negroes.
Don't think, man.
People don't understand.
Negro. See how he talks to people?
Media capacity, and you're giving out knowledge, so they expect loyalty from you when you only have the platform. You can invite anybody on your platform to speak about what they want to speak about. It doesn't mean that you agree and you follow.
Thank you, brother.
You're a platform. These Negroes, they lack understanding. And just because you have a person they don't like on your platform, okay, they don't want to rock with you. No, the platform, you can't tell when Phil Donahue had a show, you can't tell that man who to bring on his show. Mm-hmm. It's the same capacity. Planeta is a platform. It just so happens that he's alpha consciousness.
That's right.
And most of these people come on your platform unconscious as hell.
I agree.
They want to call in and want to dictate what you do on your platform, and then expect to disrespect you and remain on your line. That's just disrespectful. Cause you're a Negro you supposed to continue talking to her.
Right. You know what I'm saying? She calls me a Negro and say I gotta be able to listen to her. Like, get the hell out of here.
Yes.
I'm not gonna listen to you disrespect me because believe me, I don't want to disrespect no black woman. But if I have to, I will. It'll take a lot for me to disrespect you, sister.
It won't take a lot.
So I don't want to be disrespectful to you. Yeah. Thank you, my brother. I appreciate your call, man.
That's crazy.
Peace and black power to you.
Call from.
I mean, don't you think it's enough that, people were scared and frightened and brought to a country, brought to a foreign land that they didn't know nothing about what was going on, and they were scared into working, they were scared into being raped, they were scared into being sodomized, they were scared into being killed, they were scared into being mauled, dragged, hanged, lynched, whatever you want to call it, whatever you want to refer it to, women being raped, tortured, all that other shit. Were we not scared and frightened and put fear in us enough? So now we're supposed to be even more scared. It's like being a regular black man today, that shit is hard. You can't. Everybody's fucking after you. Even your own that say I'm here to help you. No, you not, nigga. You here to put me the fuck down. You either here to try to control me or put me the fuck down, make sure I stay down under you. This shit is crazy. And keep the same lie going.
Peace and black power family. What's your name and where you calling from?
Send a voicemail. Press 2.
All right. Yeah, don't make have to disrespect a woman. I don't want to do that. I haven't done that in a long time.
Wow,
So,
you shouldn't want to. You shouldn't do it,
Where you
period.
calling from? Peace. Yeah, what's up, brother?
Nothing much, man. I just wanted to piggyback off of
What's your name? Where you calling from?
Deontay from Cleveland.
All right, peace to you, my brother. What's happening?
Man, nothing much. I just wanted to, talk a little bit about what, basically ride the wave, what you was going through, and talking about, young Pharaoh. I agree with you. He was big. He didn't have to come at an elder the way he did. 100%. Fair enough.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I'm not saying that he don't have the right to critique him. And that's why I don't understand why people don't understand what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm saying, yeah, you can be as hard as you can. But when you begin to insult and disrespect, that's the problem that I have with that. Because I know all these young niggas that's cheering you on behind the scene, they faces ain't seen. You don't see they faces. They got avatars. You just see green stuff and all this other stuff. But you don't see their faces, you don't see their family, and none of that. And they not going all around the world. You got to get on planes, nigga. You going to Houston. You going all over the world, bro. You going all over the world. You want to be able to make it back home to your family.
That sound crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't cut. Yeah, it's too late. You want to cover the screen now because that's another threat right there. That's another fucking threat. And you don't want to be seen on camera. Too late. Got you. Like, this shit is crazy, yo. This shit is fucking crazy. The devil is in full fucking effect. Do you hear what I'm saying to you all out here? These are the fucking games that they play, man. These are the fucking games that they play. They joke with your life. They laugh when you sit there and you believe in some shit they know they made up their damn self. They don't even believe what the hell coming out of their mouth. This is the games that they play. Now he know he just sent a threat, so he gonna cover the screen. If I said that to somebody, they can call the police and I'll get arrested for that. If I told somebody, you want to make it safe, if I told a judge, let's say if I was in court, or if I told a police officer, do you want to make it back home to your kids, I would be immediately arrested for assault on an officer. What? Terroristic threats? What kind of shit is a Sonetta TV?
I'm a young brother as well. I'm 24 years old, and I'm blessed to have come across your radio station, and I've been listening to it every day for the past, 2-3 months, and I'm really been rocking with Uncle Mastermind Allah, Born Mastermind Allah. I respect the art, man. I love it. And a lot of things I've been saying in regards to, watching past videos, current videos, watching lives, it's like there's a lot of debate on what we don't agree upon, rather than what we do agree upon, and let what we don't agree upon set on the side. And what I've been understanding in my personal studies, reading Buddhism, Hinduism, the Bhagavad Gita, the Noble Eightfold Path, Christianity, and things like that, reading, other than the fact, we don't progress.
All right, let me say this real quick, because I see I got World News 11. Shout out to World News 11 in the building. My brother, I agree with you. Farrakhan is not exempt from being checked. Nobody over here said.
I want to know, and I want to know, Sonetta, too. Why you take me off your Why you block me out your chat? Like, I can't make a comment or anything. I never disrespected you. I think one day you got upset because I was saying some real shit in the comment section, and then all of a sudden you done block me out. Y'all gotta stop this, man. You saying no one's exempt from being checked, but this is what your new thing is now. Y'all just try to block it out. Block, 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 block.
That you can't critique Farrakhan. This is what I'm saying. It's like our people are dealing with slow gases. They don't hear what I'm saying. You could be as hard as hell. I'm talking about, for example, World News 11. Your grandmother comes out. And because I disagree with your grandmother, I begin to call her an old bitch. And bitch, you're gonna die soon. I don't give a damn about you, old hoe, and I just go in on them. How would you feel about you saying that that's all right for the young people to come and talk about the...
Listen, if my grandma went on camera when she was younger and said, I'm glad that bitch Betty died, and this and the third, the bitch was a liar and the hoe and all that, and she said all that shit, and then it's her turn, and somebody said to her, I ain't gonna be fucking mad, because she got what she put the fuck out there. If my grandma was going the fuck off and she was younger and shit like that, or even before she died, she was wilding the fuck out saying shit, it's gonna come back. People going, is that what you put out is what you get the fuck back, man? What's so hard to understand about that?
Elders like that, whether you agree with
like Farrakhan said a lot of hateful shit too, man.
What I'm talking about. You could critique everything, but it's the way you do it, and I don't think y'all really get it. It's like, god damn, man, I don't think y'all get it. Like Sonetta, you told a man to tell their mother, like you was really nasty. You told a man to tell they sick mother to suck your dick or something, or they dead mother to suck your dick or something. Something about somebody's mama. Like, come on. It happened to your ass, or your mother, or your brother, or your daughter. Until it happened to you, that's when you'll get it. That's all I'm saying.
Nah.
World News 11 in the building. Shout out to you, brother. Or sister, I don't know who you are. But, you know. Yes, go ahead, brother.
So, amongst the build-up to the video, I follow Young Pharaoh on Instagram. And I constantly see, comments such as, be careful, Young Pharaoh, they're going to come after you. Be careful about this. Watch your back. You just had a kid. And you know how he responds? Extremely aggressive. Fuck all that spooky shit. I'm like, if these are people that you follow, accept the safe missions and blessings on this journey you're trying to take, but you don't have to come barking at your followers and those you support just because they wish you well, for the fact that people who do what you're doing go missing. They get killed.
Look at this. Listen to this. Listen to shit.
See what he's saying? It's just you could have came with just a tad bit different. A little bit more passive, just to get people to listen and change their left brain rather than...
Right, but you don't have to be passive. Like I said, you don't have to...
Be careful, Young Pharaoh. They're going to come after you. Be careful about this. Watch your back. You just had a kid. And you know how he responds? Extremely aggressive. Fuck all that spooky shit. I'm like, if these are people that you follow, accept the safe missions and blessings on this journey you're trying to take, but you don't have to come barking at your followers and those you support just because they wish you well, for the fact that people who do what you're doing go missing. They get killed. Malcolm X, MLK, things like that.
Look.
I never understood that from the build-up. It's just the way he went about it. I'm like,
another death threat.
I see what he's saying. It's just you could have came with just a tad bit different. A little bit more passive, just to get people to listen and change their left brain rather than...
Right, but you don't have to be passive. Like I said, you don't have to be passive. You could go hard. Y'all see, I go hard sometimes. But I'm saying it's the way, the language that come out your mouth when it comes to him and putting it on him. Like, that's all I'm saying.
Oh, so...
Go as hard as you can.
Oh, so what is it? Is it the language or is it the person? Which is it? Like I said, you told Seti to tell his mom to do something strange, something crazy.
But just be a little respectful in doing that. That way, I mean, come on, man. You ain't got to worry about looking over your shoulder. You ain't got to worry about getting on the plane. Because I heard him say, man, I gotta book my own. I don't trust nobody booking my flight or taking me out. See, you begin to start thinking like that now. I don't trust nobody booking me to come out to their thing. I'll book my own. Do you think that because you book your own shit, that's safe? How do you know that somebody don't want to book you to get you out here?
Listen.
That's still crazy. They call you up. Hey, we would like for you to come out here and get a girl. Hey, it's most of the time the setup is always by the woman. Hey, we would like to get you out here to come to our city and watch this. And they will fucking pay for you to get to the city. Trust me.
Sound like Lucifer,
man,
ain't?
I'm old school, brother. I seen all this shit before.
Yep.
That's what I'm talking about. So when you even said, I'll pay for my own, I don't trust nobody booking my flight because it could be a setup of where I go. You think that it don't have to come like that? You can book your own shit. Once they set that shit up and have you come out there, remember, there's temples in every goddamn city. You want to be able to walk this earth without you having to look over your shoulder.
That sounds crazy
without
right
you
there.
having
That's
to worry
crazy.
about your children or your babies.
Wow.
Because if you say, like you said,
wow.
If they firebomb Malcolm House, nigga, if they shot up in Malcolm House, what the hell you think it takes to get to you? That's all I'm saying.
And my thing is, what the fuck is going on that you're allowed to do all that shit to somebody, no arrests are made, nothing, and the arrests that are made, like the motherfuckers are let go and all that. Like, it's always something, like, what the fuck is really going on then? What is this that you're being forced to learn and have nothing else to say about, or it can get you killed? Because things start that way. They seem like it's there for you. You feel like you're safe. You can open up to wherever it is. Then that's when they get you and take you for everything. Have you mentally and spiritually drained, unable to even shake the shit sometimes. Nature Boy is a prime example of them people there. They'll find a weakness and then attack it. You know? God asked the devil, where have you been? He said, I've been roaming the earth to and fro, looking to who I can devour. It hasn't stopped. You hear him saying this stuff? That's not healthy or smart or wise or safe. I never seen nothing with God talk about religion. I never have. And if so, I want somebody to show me where God or Jesus said you have to be a Christian. You have to be this. You have to be this denomination of whatever to even know me. Look at how it is. It's like, this shit is crazy. What you say, Ellen, here? Lord, and he will direct the path of good soldier and to have a great drill sergeant. Exactly. You're not supposed to fear no man on this planet because he is just like you. Bam. You know what I mean? You're not supposed to fear no man. Am I supposed to like be quiet and stuff because I gotta look over my shoulder and stuff? No, you're showing me how weak you are, and you showing me how much of effect my words are having on you. I'm not even out doing hits on people, you know, no shit like that. But if motherfucker words affect you, then they're doing a bang up job. They're doing a real bang up job. I can hurt you with my words. That's nuts.
I'm not saying this shit'll happen, but I'm just saying think realistically.
If you're not saying it won't happen,
go in.
Listen to him. I'm not saying it will happen, but I'm gonna say it just in case.
Remember, there's temples in every goddamn city. You want to be able to walk this earth without you having to look over your shoulder, without you having to worry about your children or your babies. Because if you say, like you said, if they firebomb Malcolm House, nigga, if they shot up in Malcolm House, what the hell you I'm saying. I'm not saying this shit happen, but I'm just saying think realistically. Bang, go in, but be respectful with it. That's what I'm saying. Because you got a family to get back to. It's not about being no punk. Don't listen to these niggas in the chat room, y'all. It's not about being a coward. It's about being smart.
Oh, playing by the rules.
That's what I'm saying, nigga. You on a chessboard, nigga. Hold up. You on a chessboard.
You kind of sound like Steve Harvey when he was saying that shit to Monique, and then that nigga turned around and got fired. But anyway,
make the wrong move on the chessboard and see what the fuck happened to you. That's all. It's nothing but a chess game.
Sound like a death threat again.
Move in life, and remember, there's always a counter that's gonna come for that shit. It's gonna counter your wrong move. That's life. That's why I say I don't just play chess on the board. You gotta play chess in life. You gotta think your every move. The wrong move you make, nigga, could be your death.
Get along to move along.
That's what I'm talking about. And because you don't play, oh no, you know what? Damn, you don't play chess. I guess the wisdom is gonna come because you already got the knowledge. There's a difference between knowledge and wisdom. So you already got the knowledge. I think the wisdom is gonna come later, and you're gonna see what we're saying later on in life. You just ain't got the wisdom. You got the knowledge, but no wisdom behind the knowledge.
And
that's all.
Because I see, and just to piggyback off that, just to bring an example, because I see young Pharaoh, the Thai fighter. I'm a martial artist myself, right? I also coach wrestling for high school, and you can have the most natural skill. You may be able to throw the most perfect punch, but if you don't have the wisdom to know when to use your weapons and how to use them, they'll be used against you, 100%. And I know Pharaoh, if he heard that, he gotta understand that to a T.
Right. All right. Thank you, my brother. I appreciate the call.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Love, spread your wisdom.
Yeah.
Keep it down.
All right, family. See, that's all I'm saying. I'm not against the young brother doing what he do.
Yeah, you are, man. You scared.
I'm just doing what the fuck y'all don't want to do. And what is that? Give this young brother some wisdom. That's all. Said he ain't doing it. Said he cheering the nigga on. That shit is crazy. Said he cheering him on. He ain't doing it. It said he's an older G now. He's becoming an older G, but he's cheering him on. Oh, fuck them niggas. Sarnetta's a coward. That nigga ain't doing nothing. Go ahead, Pharaoh. You's a warrior. You's a young warrior. These young G's is into that. That's what you telling them, right? Y'all dudes is crazy, man. Y'all crazy. I have always said that Khalid Abdul-Muhammad was murdered. Khalid Abdul-Muhammad was assassinated. They don't come out and get you like that, family. They don't just come out and get you like that. There's a plant called ricin.
Now listen to this.
There's a plant called ricin. Let me see.
Now, I don't know what you would call this, but it sounds like he about to tell you how you can kill somebody. Listen to this shit.
The ricin plant.
Here's what I found.
Ricin.
Sorry, I'm still not sure.
Well, there's a plant called ricin. Right? Where they can put a little sprinkle of that in your food and it breaks down every organ in your body. Every organ in your body. And you won't find one trace of the ricin. It's a biological warfare. Don't believe me. Go and look it up. Go and look it up. Don't believe a word that I say. It's a plant called ricin. And a lot of us believe that's what Khalid had. Because his last food was, I think, they said it was Popeyes. He was in Popeyes Chicken. And the people that was around him, he was in Philadelphia at the time because it was the All-Star game going on. in Philadelphia, right? Y'all remember that All-Star game in Philly? And he was eating, and when he got home, everything just broke down on him, family. You don't think I want to talk a lot about that shit? I want to talk about it. But it's not about being scared, it's about being responsible. It's not about, it's like if I do shit like that, I'm saying, I don't give a fuck about my family. I don't give a fuck about my babies. I love my family. I love my daughter. I love my wife. I love my son.
Is that what
they
Malcolm
go to
X
school
said?
every day by their damn self. I live right here in Harlem. Every fucking body know where I live. I'm in Harlem, nigga. I'm right on the goddamn avenue. Everybody know where I live at. Huh? And these niggas.
So, I mean, how do it feel to then live your whole life having to watch what you say and not really be able to really truly express how you really feel in your heart about something? Yes, I always play that game just 24/7, your whole life, just running and lying and doing whatever to fit in. That's not you taking care of your family. I don't think so. That's showing them to get along, to move along. Like, you can't sit up here and say, you know, man, you can't sit up here and say, you know, you care about your family, but yet if somebody's sitting there blatantly spreading a lie that could go throughout history and shit like that, you care about your children because they get affected by that lie in the long run. They grow up into that bullshit. Just like I told Nature Boy, why you care? He sound me. Why you care about what I'm saying? Because, nigga, I got kids. If it was just me, I still would say something to you, but I wouldn't have to worry about my children. But I have kids. I want my kids growing up, and because I didn't say nothing to shake your fucking boat, to maybe something, you know, whatever, and make it seem like I agree with this shit or whatever. No, I can show my kid, look, I talked to that motherfucker before. Look, and this is what happened. He was a fucking punk, and he ran because I was telling the truth. Because that nigga talking about he was God. Ain't nobody on this planet God. Nobody. If you are, I want you to jump up in the air and stay there. And show me. I don't want no camera. I want you to do it in front of my face. I don't do that IG, that CGI shit.
Toss you up quick as a motherfucker. I know that. They will say they love you. They will say they're your friends. Pharaoh. They will profess to be, and guess what? They very much might love you. But in the same time, everything got a fucking price on it.
Like Malcolm X? This sounds like some Malcolm X
like
shit right here.
Slave. I got you, Mark.
Yep, you is.
I'm gonna kick your ass out like a scared slave because you don't understand what I'm talking about.
No, because you mad and the temperament of what was just said fuck with your soul. That's what that is.
They very much might love you. But in the same time, everything got a fucking price.
Somebody in his chat checking his ass.
So I talk like a scared slave. I got you, Mark. I'm gonna kick your ass out like a scared slave because you don't understand what I'm talking about. So I gotta kick out the slow gases and the dumb niggas. So let me put your ass in YouTube prison for a while. I don't know when I might let you out, but I'll put your stink ass and scary ass in prison because you trying to.
Oh, that's where my stink ass is then, I guess.
Cheer this young brother on. And you're going to be the last nigga that ain't even going to come out and try to help this young brother. All right after this caller, family, we're going to get to the video. Peace and Black Power, family. What's your name and where you calling from?
Easy. You understand what I'm saying? But Young Pharaoh's documentary did raise some questions. And a lot of this stuff.
How old are you, brother?
34.
Oh, okay. I mean, I understand a lot of y'all just getting to this stuff, but see, a lot of people known this years ago.
So why don't y'all do
Dr.
something?
John Henry Clark criticized them. This was nothing new, y'all. Y'all keep acting like all this shit is new, but it's new to the newborns that's coming up, to the brothers that's around Pharaoh age. So I understand.
Yeah, and what it is that this new generation, for real, they're way more fucking critical. And they critique the fuck out of every goddamn thing you do. So when you do some fucked up shit or say some crazy ass weird shit, especially from the past, yeah, we gonna check that shit out because we way more smarter than what y'all motherfuckers were. We didn't just get along the fucking. We don't get along to fucking move along. Nah, we gonna know, nigga. Like as I said, that threatening shit. That's that '90s shit. That's that '80s, '70s shit. Like I say something else and I'll cut ya. You hear me? I'll cut ya. Like. Don't nobody like nigga, motherfucking nowadays is like smack the knife out your hand and pull the gun out. Like, yeah, and this is a gun, bitch. Like, what the fuck you do? Talking about all that threatening shit. See, you stuck on that old school jailhouse slave back porch shit. That's what that mentality is that you're stuck in. That's why you deleted that dude because of what he said. He was right. You talk like you acting like you scared. So that means you'll change religion, faith, your morals, everything, as long as it keeps you safe. That's what's wrong with black people. You want to talk what's wrong with black people? And it made people like this so goddamn comfortable we can't move forward. We don't want nobody to bother the comfort that we have. Fuck that. When you can go beyond the comfort, how about feeling great, feeling beautiful, feeling fucking excellent? Just not, I'm okay. Fuck that.
And right now, that might need. I mean, that information about Farrakhan might need to be out right around this time. You know what I'm saying? People may need to. This is not saying that people will stop like listening or rocking with Farrakhan, but people need. Me personally,
Facts, you gonna fucking answer. You gonna answer this shit, you old ass.
I'm looking for somebody to lead. I want to know the bad and the good, so
exactly.
I can at least
make my own decision. Y'all motherfuckers try to make up our own minds. Fuck that, man.
I want to know
that
the
shit.
bad, the good. Even when I study information, I want to know the bad.
What city are you
exactly.
from?
Exactly.
I'm from Roanoke, Virginia.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Man, I call
Where you from?
the bad, the good. Even when I study information, I want to know the bad.
What city are you from, brother?
I'm from Roanoke, Virginia.
Oh, okay.
Virginia.
Okay.
Man, I call in all the time.
Well, brother, I'm going to tell you, the brothers that I'm in contact with, these are some real good brothers. And when you say the Nation of Islam killed him, then I say you don't know what you're talking about. Farrakhan admitted that he created the atmosphere. Farrakhan admitted that, yeah, you know, tensions was high at that time. But by no means... Yes, go ahead.
Why in I know some of those audios, it sound like Farrakhan had some type of animosity or
he
envy
did.
Or
he
some
did.
Type of jealousy towards
he did. He
Malcolm
did.
X. Why is that?
He had animosity because Malcolm X was. Listen, this is what it was. Okay. I'm gonna keep it a billion with you. Malcolm X. They didn't think Malcolm X would be who he is, who he was. They didn't think that many people would draw attention. Watch the movie. They didn't like the fact that the brothers was mad like this motherfucker here. He becoming greater than you, and Elijah's like, let him go because he looking at the background. He looking at the money, the fornication. He looking at all that shit he's getting out of this. So he's just like, tell the motherfuckers to chill. Don't be jealous and all that. Like, look, he doing what I want him to do. I'm telling him to do it. But then when Malcolm said, man, I need to go take a trip. And he went and found out what the fuck was going on with them girls. And then he went overseas and said, oh, shit. Well, that ain't what they doing where I'm at. This guy said he's the savior. And they said, man, if that nigga come over here with that shit, they gonna put his fucking head, they will put his head on a fucking platter. That's the level of fucking disrespect that Elijah Muhammad was preaching and shit and using someone else's religion and belief to use as his own fucking way to get what the fuck it is that he wanted. That's what the fuck it was. And Malcolm said, just like a brother like me trying to tell y'all right now, Malcolm said, yo, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck? I thought you told us we had to get married and shit like that. I'm supposed to sow my seed. Why would God bring you here as a messenger? You're supposed to do your job and leave. You're supposed to do your job and go back home. That's all you're supposed to do. You're not supposed to be fornicating. You're not supposed to be multiplying. Why would God want a whole bunch of y'all if he just sent one of you? Why? Like, come on, that don't even make no sense. That don't make no damn sense at all, man. And then you kick them out. So you mean God would tell you to multiply and then discipline the women that you multiply with? He wouldn't say treat them like queens and make sure that, you know, their life lives abundantly as well as the children that you bear? Or am I talking fucking crazy right here? Am I talking fucking nuts? That's what I don't get. That's all I don't understand. Y'all stay stuck being scared. And y'all gonna stay with y'all fucking foot still shackled. You know what I mean? In the backyard in the rain and shit.
Let me
Or
ask
some
you,
old slave shit.
How much do you love your mother?
Come on now. Come on. Stop. Stop. Answer the fucking question. This is what I'm talking. I gotta stop like every sentence because every other fucking word is some bullcrap, man. Now, he ain't gonna answer the man question. He gonna reiterate it and try to make it something serious. I'm gonna tell you right now. Y'all ain't. Listen. You ain't gonna never meet something like this, cause I can't, man. I'm sorry, I can't. Right is right and wrong is wrong. Am I perfect? No, I've done wrong. That's why I know it was wrong, and I know what it is that's right. Now, and I for damn sure enough not going to do some wrong that's going to bring other people into the shit and make them believe it's right. That's bullshit right there. Do your own dirt and deal with your own fucking consequences. Fuck out of here, man.
How much do you love your father? How much do you love your father? Okay. Elijah Muhammad was Farrakhan's spiritual daddy. He loved that man.
Spiritual
Not only
daddy.
Farrakhan, but goddamn it, I'm talking about every member in the Nation of Islam at that time. See, this is why people talk shit, but they don't know the climax.
Okay, well, let me tell you something. God is my spiritual father. Okay? So how you trying to emulate this thing? I'm not going to back a person up. Let me not make it about me. This is this way. A person shouldn't back the hell down because you think they should back down. So what you saying? People should back down if a person. See, this is Aleister Crowley shit. It keeps going back to Satanism to me, and I keep seeing Madame Blavatsky and all that shit in this because it goes back to you make. You know what I mean? Like I like that 48 Laws of Power. All that stuff, the Art of War. I read all that stuff, and that's one thing. Like yo, if a person, if you're stronger than a person, then you take every fucking thing they got and they become yours. This is what this shit's about, okay? Because it's going to get to a point, if you would back down because of some shit that you find out that ain't true, and you keep it to yourself, or you never say anything about it, and you let that lie continue, that affects history, that affects the world, man. That affects time, the world, everything. You don't understand that? That shit, a lie can affect time. Do you know that shit? Do you know that? A lie can affect time. I'll give you a small little stupid simple example. What if you found out, which is true, but what if you found out that Christmas wasn't really the 25th, it was supposed to be the 26th? Would that not affect time? Would that not affect time at all? Because now everything gets moved a day. You know, time and all that shit, that affects every fucking thing. So here and don't sit up here and act like you supposed to like carry on a lie and shit like that and let it go on and on and on and on and not address it. No.
They don't know they don't really understand the situation at that time. Here's a man, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, opened his doors to drug dealers, to people coming out of jail, I'm talking about niggas who was naughty.
And let me tell you something. First of all, he did more than what the fuck you did when you sitting there just filming people on drugs and nodding off. That's one. And two, Jim Jones did the same shit. Jim Jones took in people that were homeless, motherfuckers that was on drugs, nodding off. And what the fuck did he do at the end? What did he do to all them homeless people? All them old people he may give up all their property and their retirement, all them black people.
Remember, Malcolm, niggas who was using drugs,
Yeah.
not using dope, using coke, selling it.
And I'm gonna tell you something else. Let me say something else real quick. Just because somebody help you don't mean they got an advantage to manipulate you or take over, or you know what I mean, take over your body, your spirit, take advantage of you. You don't become their slave just because they fucking help you. That's bullshit.
To they people, messing with white women, didn't have no job. They was bummy, raggedy, dirty, naked and out of doors. Coming out of jail. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad opened up his doors when everybody closed them. And he said, yo, you are welcome here. And I'm going to give you a knowledge of self that's going to make you stand upright. Think about this right here in your mind. And so now these men begin to get clean. They begin to clean up themselves and walk with dignity with their head up high. And now no longer looking down when that white man talked that shit to them. Right? And then you got somebody coming along trying to tear down your mother or your father. How would you feel, brother? That's what I'm saying. People talk that shit until they in that hold up. People talk that shit until they are in that situation. You know, because Malcolm today was not like Malcolm.
Ooh, that's a good that is a good point too. Who said that? Love Pink? That's exactly right, and that's what the brothers are scared of as well. And that's what Elijah Muhammad started to be scared of after he got outed by Malcolm X, is that his prophecy would be greater, and they would say, no, Malcolm X is the Messiah, and you know, is the messenger of Allah, you know, and all that stuff. That would have fucked him up. You know, he's greater than him and all this other shit. And then Farrakhan, he's fucking jealous because he wants that. He wants to be that. Now that's when, you know, you see Jesus get murdered and everything like that. People don't know that was part of Yeshua getting crucified, getting murdered. Because there was a king who went around saying that his son was going to be the son, the savior of man. But when they heard about Jesus, when they heard about Yeshua, they was like, oh no, hell no, find him and murder him. He's doing what? He's doing what? He spit in somebody's eye and then you can see again. He did what? He walked on water? Oh hell no, kill him. Find him and kill him. That's exactly how the fuck that happened. Come on, man.
What do you mean, Sarnetta? Malcolm X in that time, Malcolm X in that time was just another black man. He didn't have the history that he got once he died or whatever. That's like Pharaoh today is nobody. But who's to say Pharaoh in another 20 years might be big as hell? And something happens to him when he's big as hell. Now people worshiping him and celebrating him. Do y'all understand what I'm trying to say? Or is this shit going over y'all fucking head?
Oh, we
Malcolm
understand.
X was considered, hold up. Malcolm X was considered just another black man in the Nation of Islam who turned on his teacher. That's all he was. He wasn't the Malcolm X that we know him of today. Family? Go ahead.
You said Malcolm X just turned on his teacher. Malcolm X was doing what was right. Malcolm X was practicing my eye.
Brother, let me ask you, how do you know? Hold up. You can't say that because you wasn't there.
Go caller, go caller.
Go ahead, brother.
You wasn't there either, nigga. Shut up, man.
Hold on, let me go ahead. You can look at those videos of Malcolm X, and you've seen how genuine this brother was. That brother was not lying on Elijah Muhammad. He was being honest.
Yeah.
He's seen corruption in the Nation of Islam, and instead of him being a yes man, he wanted to call that out. That is what real love is.
Thank you.
This is what love is.
Thank
This
you.
is from an African perspective, son.
I'll turn that shit
This is
up.
love.
All right, let me stop you for a minute, brother.
What?
No, I heard where you're going. I heard where you're going. Yeah, say your last thing.
Hold on.
If I really love you, Sarnetta, I'm not going to let you self-destruct.
Okay.
If I see you doing something that you're not supposed to be doing, that's going against my eye, it's my duty to call that out. So Malcolm X did what was right, and he called him out. He did it.
Now, let me ask you.
He didn't put Elijah Muhammad on his pedestal and then act like, oh, since you're the body Muhammad, you're the God in flesh, I can't call you out.
All right,
You know,
brother. I heard you. I
I'm
hear you,
gonna
brother.
call
I
you
hear
out.
you. I hear you. Now, see, this is what I mean. All of y'all talk this shit as though you was there, as though you know it happened, as though you know all the surroundings that went down. Malcolm X only did that shit when he was suspended from the Nation of Islam. He didn't do it in the nation. And all of this falling out shit came once he began to get suspended. And sometimes when people get suspended, they are hurt, they are distraught. They say, well, damn, how you gonna suspend me? I'm out here, I'm doing what I gotta do. Hold up, let me finish. Let me find some dirt. Let me see if I can get this on you. That's what I'm telling you. I was there when Khalid got suspended, when Khalid Muhammad got suspended from the Nation of Islam. I was there. And I seen how hurt that shit hurted Dr. Khalid Muhammad. Where Khalid Muhammad began. First, he was like, he was hurt to get back into the fucking nation. Yo, minister, he would come to every meeting, sitting in the front seat. Minister, I'm right here. Are you gonna let me back in? I'm right here. Come on, take me off my suspension. And so it started getting longer and longer. And so now, Khalid Abdul Muhammad, the man whom I love, was so hurt that he began to do the same thing that Malcolm X did. What you talking about, Sarnetta? Speak out against your teaching, where history begins to repeat itself over and over again. And I'm not saying Khalid is wrong. I'm telling you what the fuck is the truth.
So why don't you stand by it then? Because I'm gonna tell you right now. Let me say this. Hold on. Let me say this right now. Yah is my witness. Before I go to bed at night, I tell God, before I lay down and go to sleep, I pray to you. I pray to you, Lord, my soul to keep. And if I should die before I wake, I pray to you, my soul to take. I don't have to be scared of nothing or nobody. If Yeshua came down here or was here and endured and bared all those things that happened, who am I to be? Why should I be scared? Why should I be scared, man? If you ever watch Tales from the Hood 2, watch it. It's a good movie. But there's a part of it, and Spike Lee produced that one. It's a part of in there about Emmett Hill. The guy who got beat and dragged, and his mom had an open casket because the way them people did it, because he whistled at a white woman or whatever. There's a story they did in there that reminds me of this. If you watch it, if you ever seen it before, you get a chance to look at it. How it's just like, look, if God gave everything to you and even gave a part of himself, a sacrifice part of himself, so you can have a chance to have forgiveness for the shit that you do, and you still turn around, and say, oh, you know, somebody stole this body, he really